It is 7:25. We hope you're bundled up because Allie Bockler's about to really freeze.
Okay, she's out live right now. She's at Oak Street Beach. She is getting the scoop on this weekend's polar plunge, and in just a few minutes, she's going to jump into the lake. So how are you, Allie?
Good Friday morning, you and me family. It's a cold, cold, cold one here at Oak Street Beach, where tomorrow the Lakeview Polar Bear Club plunge is popping off, and here with more details on that is crazy man, Brian Marshall. Now, Brian, how many people are going to be dipping into this freezing water tomorrow?
Well, we're expecting a record-breaking crowd of over 500 people taking the plunge with us.
Woo!
So it's going to be a huge turnout, and it's going to be an awesome event.
How cold is the water right now?
It's just about freezing, 32, 33 degrees.
Oh my goodness. Now, you're not just doing it for the thrill and the adventure and just to be completely out of your mind, but it's also for a good cause.
I mean, most of it is to be crazy, but it is for a charity. Like, we raise money for local families in need, like Chicago local families, raising money to help them pay bills for medical expenses and things like that.
If someone wants to do this tomorrow here at Oak Street Beach, what's the details?
The plunge is at noon. We want people to get here about 10:30 or 11 to register, get ready, take photos, have hot chocolate, and kind of enjoy the event. And we start going in the water right at noon.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be going in the water about 7:45. So you've done this a lot. In fact, your whole family makes it a family event, right?
Absolutely. My mom and dad both do this. My brother does it. I have a bunch of cousins coming from Ohio for it.
You're all nuts.
We are. It's a Marshall thing.
So what tips do you have? Because it's going to be you, me, and our producer, Melissa Perez. So what tips do you have for us to get ready for us to be plunging in just a few minutes?
Well, for safety, there's a couple things I think every polar bear should have. You should wear something on your feet. You need to have 2 towels, one to stand with and one to dry off with after you get out, and a bathrobe and a hat. That way, as soon as you get out, you're nice and toasty.
Should we be warming up? Should we getting our blood going right now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, before we go in, about 5 minutes previous, we're going to strip down and really take in the cold and embrace it.
Oh, gosh. Well, it is all coming up. You don't want to miss it. If you live around the area, come down to Oak Street Beach. Root us on. You do not want to miss us getting in the drink, so stay tuned.
OMG.
Wait, and I was just thinking about Melissa Perez has been in this little thing to lose weight. What do you call it? The little competition here at the studio. So, like, this would be the one time she'd wish she had the 5 pounds back on,
right?
You know, like you can't diet before you go into the
you
Lake
need
Michigan.
every little piece that you've got going, and the fact that they stand outside for 5 minutes to take in the cold,
right. And I would have an emergency vehicle waiting. It's just me. Like a hot one with a stretcher.
Gosh, a warming unit for sure. Something. I don't know.
Would you ever do this?
Never.
Like, again, I've done some crazy
years.
things. I don't know if I could do that and stand out there.
I'm the reasonable one of the two of us. If you won't do it, you know I'm not. Think about it.
I know.
Give it some thought. It's 7:39. It's time for the moment of truth. Allie Bockler's been at Oak Street Beach all morning long telling us about this weekend's polar plunge in Lakeview, and we're done with her talking the talk. It's time for her to walk the walk.
Okay, so are we ready? Allie, are you ready to jump in?
Oh, look at her hair. How cute.
It might look sunny out here, but I got to tell you, it is cold. We are live from Oak Street Beach, the site of the Lakeview Polar Bear Club Plunge, which is popping off tomorrow at noon. And to help kick it off, we're going to jump into the Lake Michigan right now. Now, Melissa, you got us into this. Producer Melissa Perez, how do you feel? Are you ready? No. Really? You see your stomach's been tossing and turning all night. I'm going to throw up. And Brian, you're used to this because you're just a polar clubber from way back.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Viva Chicago. Let's plunge.
They're doing
Are they not?
This is insane.
Wait, and Melissa's wearing her Tangled wig.
I know, I love
wig
it.
From the movie Tangled. She
Her
could
head's
just go
gonna
under.
get cold in that.
Oh,
yeah,
Allie fell under. Oh, no.
I think you have to get soaked all the way.
She does not look like she's enjoying this.
Oh boy.
Oh no, she does.
She is. I love it. And they're not like, oh, now she's supposed to. Yeah, I think there are curse words coming out of her mouth. I think there are curse words coming out of her mouth.
Oh no, don't lose your shorts, whatever you do.
This is way colder than I ever expected. We plunge. Yay! Okay, my clothes are freezing to me. Back to you guys.
Okay, honey, just don't get arrested on the way out. I think you'll be okay. Hopefully the cops aren't watching.
No. It would be a good place to pick up a guy. At least she looks like she's the kind of girl that has some fun. You know what I'm saying? There's that guy Sean who always wanted to date Allie. This would be a really good time to warm her up. She's at Oak Street Beach.
Oh boy, if you want to take part in the 11th annual LBPC Polar Plunge, it's tomorrow morning, Oak Street Beach. You show up around 11, plunge starts at noon, and you get all the info at lakeviewpolarbearclub.com. I cannot believe that guy got in there with just a Speedo.
I know, and
like,
he had zero body fat.
None.
Like, there's nothing to warm him up.
And his mom and dad do it too.
Right.
I thought he was going to at least wear his little polar bear hat.
And I don't want to take away from them. I do want to point out also, because on our Facebook page, there's another polar plunge that helps the Special Olympics, which we're really close with. So that's also online too. So if that's closer to your house, just do something good this weekend for one of the charities.
Just give them some money. Don't
Jump
get
in
in
there.
there late. I'm just saying. But then again, we wouldn't have anything to talk about on Monday.
Do we think Allie, speaking of money, is Allie making it on a Monday?
I don't know.
I would
We'll
go to
see.
Vegas and bet on whether